Hi, I'm Shirley. I'd like to talk to you briefly about my family's experience of using assistive technology. To give you a little bit of background, our son Tom, when he was 6 years of age, was diagnosed with a brain tumour. And while this was a very shocking and unsettling time for us, it became obvious from all the surgeries that Tom had to have that he was going to be left with some deficits. He managed his primary school without too much difficulty, but we suspect that's probably because a lot of people were minding him, teachers and friends and so on. So he was protected to a degree from the demands of his education. It became obvious when he transitioned to secondary school, however, that he was going to struggle to keep up. Because of the tumour and the successive surgeries, Tom's main problem areas were vision, coordination, very poor organisational skills, no sense of prioritisation, and although he seems to be quite bright, he was struggling to submit work in time, and he was struggling to understand where his priorities lay. So, kind of by second year, I decided to explore assistive technology to see how maybe it could help Tom. And he was very open to it because he was beginning to feel a bit overwhelmed. And of course, junior cert exams were on the horizon for him. He used a desktop at home, so we looked at his screen, and as I previously mentioned, he had issues with double vision, so we mounted the screen, which allowed him the benefit of being able to tilt the screen at a very particular angle, which reduced the effect of the double vision for him. Through the Windows Ease of Access Center, we also increased the font size on screen, which made it easier for him to see what was on screen, and also increased the size of the cursor, which made it easier for him to follow the cursor when he was using the mouse. In addition, we looked and tried Kidspiration, some mind mapping software. He tried several versions. And he found it extremely helpful when planning a big work like projects or long essays. It helped him focus on, priorities and his main content and so on. And the beauty of that also was that he was able to then submit it online to his tutor, which he found really helpful. He also used OneNote on a daily basis, and he started to use his smartphone a lot more for setting up daily tasks and reminders to him. For example, to make sure his laptop was charged, to make sure he checked A to Z, that he had it with him before leaving for school. We also invested in a wireless keyboard and mouse for him, which helped to declutter his desk. And again, it helped with that whole chaotic approach that Tom tended to have towards schoolwork. Today, Tom is almost 18 years of age, and he has completed all of the state's exams and done very well. And he's now in the third level, studying for a degree in computer science. He's brought his technology with him. He continues to use his mount. He uses mind mapping software. He's always on his phone. He probably knows more about technology at this stage than I do. And he's dreaming of a career in information technology. So for Tom, he is reaching his goals. Our family have learned so much, not just from about his diagnosis, but also about how assistive technology can help everyone. From one end to the other, there's something for everyone. Thank you.